Yeah, from Little Kim, the Queen Bee. It's ladies' night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice. Roll the L tight, keep the rhymes right, yo. I just made this motherfucker up last night. And I'm the rookie on this all-star team. Me and Kim is getting cream, like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that Brooklyn shit alone. So if you say it's on, then it's on.
Hello and welcome. This is Ladies Night right here on Independent Television. My name is Ameze Obaisiab, and of course you can call me the Empress of the Airwaves. Of course, I've got my ladies right here. As always, I have the... Why do I keep calling you the ever-glowing? I miss her. Anyways, I have Baba P right here in the building, the person of Precious Uruche. How are you doing?
I'm okay, but please next time add controversial. I'm back to the
controversial. I'm not going to add it. I don't want you to be controversial because I feel like MJ would do the same thing. By the way, MJ is also right here in the building. How are you doing?
Controversial MJ, and I did the same thing. Wow.
Oh my goodness. All right, now today we have something we're going to be discussing. Last week we actually talked about endurance and how it relates with compromise and understanding, and we promised that we'll talk about a follow-up of that particular topic as regards societal, how did we put it last week? Societal pressures. Yes, but we are not going to do that today, sorry, because we don't have a full house. You know, we had so many ladies on the show, and so they were the ones, and everybody has to talk about it together. It will be more fun. So today we're going to deviate a little. We're going to be looking at boundaries in relationships, both normal relationships between your brother, sister, and the ones that are intimate between your husband, fiance, brother, as the case may be. So basically, a lot of people have followed the trend that is actually on social media, where we have the actress talking about Tonto Dike, where she actually suspected that her husband was cheating on her with a certain best friend. And now we are hearing that the certain best friend is now married to her ex-husband. So we're looking at boundaries. When does it become a problem if your spouse, whether it's your husband, wife, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, is really close to someone of the opposite sex? I would start off with Mama P. I don't know if you've ever been in a position where you felt threatened that the person you were with, the person you're dating, was actually moving or mingling with someone of the opposite sex, and you weren't so comfortable about it.
I've never been in that position sincerely. Yeah.
Has anybody been in that position because of
Yes. Oh my God, you got me there. I couldn't even lie. Like, that question was spontaneous. So I've never been in the position. I've never felt threatened. Maybe because I am this mini alpha female. Like, I hardly feel threatened about anything. I have this high self-esteem. But I've always been a threat because I have male friends around me. I have lots of male friends. 90% of my friends are male. Yeah. Males. So the ones that don't know me, the ones that their girlfriends don't know me, when they see me play around their boyfriend like that, and they see how their boyfriend or their husband laughs so carelessly around me, they'll be like, there's a problem here. Whereas there's no problem. But you know what I do? Sometimes I try to get close to them. I think we'll leave that for later, but I've been a threat. I've never been threatened. Let me just stop it there.
All right, same question goes to you, MJ. Have you ever felt threatened by the relationship between your spouse or your partner with another person?
No, not really. No.
Okay, same question that I asked Mama P. Have you been a threat?
I think so. I'm trying to lay my fingers on. Yes, I have. Yes, okay. I have. No, I'm a fine girl now, what to do? And I also have I have a lot of male friends. Like she said, mine should even be 95% of my friends, they are all males. And you can imagine that kind of thing. Like, if you ever see me walk with somebody outside, that should be a guy. And just imagine I'm walking and I'm laughing, I'm playing with somebody else's boyfriend. I think you should feel threatened because I'm really that kind of playful person. And my friends, once you're my friend, we play a lot. That's just it.
Okay. I think I'm the only one that is indifferent right now because I've never been here or there. Like, I have, over time,
you have been
tried
a threat, but you don't just know.
No, like with the person I'm dating, for instance, no, I don't think so. Maybe in their own heads, not that I'm flirting around other people or in that kind of way. Because like Mama P says, she has a lot of male friends. I have a lot of male friends, but I don't, when I'm in a relationship with someone, I push them aside.
Yeah,
like it's something I unconsciously
No, not
do.
being a threat to your
not your own
not
spouse.
your own boyfriend,
Even
but
another
a male
person's friend. If I
friend's-
know that you're dating someone, there's a tendency for me to pull back. I won't be as, I have a friend, I'm not going to mention his name. We're really close, like practically all nights we would always chat. We weren't dating, we're just really close friends. We grew up together and we were that close. I used to call him my partner in crime. He would laugh, we'd tease each other, talk about things that are personal and stuff like that. But when he got married, I cut that. Like I stopped texting at night. Normally
That's
what I'm
normal.
saying,
That's
me.
wise.
That's different.
Some people would go on, continue with that relationship that they had.
Okay, that's now.
He understood that, okay, she's pulling out away because she doesn't want my wife. Not that the wife would even complain, because the wife knew that, okay, two of them were really close before we got married, you get. But I just felt like I'm respecting her. I don't
Yes.
want her to ever feel
And not
like
to raise any
there's some,
suspicion.
yes,
That's
exactly.
why I said I was going to leave that for another. Sometimes, even when you respect yourself and pull back, the wife still feels threatened
And that's-
unknowingly
that's
to you.
a wife
Do you
that is not sure
understand?
of
Probably
herself.
because he has gotten too used to you that he talks about you. If it's
shouldn't
amazing
do
the way
that.
he will talk. No, see, it's spontaneous. When you meet
It's
a wonderful
natural,
person, their memories are there forever.
But learn to at
It's
least limit it.
it's no, I'm trying to push a point. Of course he will try to limit it, but when a woman just knows, a woman wants, just the way a man wants to protect his territory, same way a woman wants to protect her territory. So when, even if he calls, for instance, I'm using your friend as an instance, Ameze once in a year, that once will cause trouble. If she's the insecure type.
Yes.
Do you understand? Even if it's once in 10 years, like I will never still forget him. You know, it's always going to cause trouble. That's why I say you could be a threat and you don't just know. And you could be her, I don't know, how do I explain it now? You could be someone she unknowingly looks up to. Do you understand?
Yeah, if I could be like her, maybe he would talk about me more. Or he would pay more
and then
attention to her.
she doesn't even know. Most of these things, even we self, what they say, we've never been threatened. Maybe I've even been threatened and I don't know. But though I'm trying to think, because something like that should be something I can't forget. But maybe something, so most of these things just happen without you knowing. As for me being a threat to someone else, I try to draw close to them. When they see the first impression all the time, like my very close friend right now, when I came to her, they have a clubhouse to do my birthday, she was like, now wow, this is where she just they talk to my husband, because I'm a friend amongst all their clique. I'm the only female. Like when they are spraying money, I'm spraying money. So like they're my squad, and she doesn't know me. That should be the first time. But now we are best of friends, because people now tell her, you don't know Mama P. You better have a number in case it's and you see. And sometimes I deliberately try to get close to them so that they view my status, they see what I do. They know it's not just, you now know it's not just you. In fact, your boyfriend is the least in my list. Do you understand? So that's it. We'll now talk about boundaries and some witchcraft besties. Sorry, I called them witchcraft. That topic is going to be very long, but we have to talk about it. Besties is causing trouble
But I have
in
to chip
Nigeria.
I have to chip in anyway, because if you're married to a particular person and then you feel like this person has a best friend, and then you want to look up to that person, or you want to envy that person or be jealous to the extent of ruining your own marriage or relationship, you should tell yourself that though he likes that person, though he chats up,
He chose you.
Yes, he chose you. At the end of the day, it is you who gets to spend the rest of your life with this person. So do not be, should I say, be unnecessarily motivated by what you see, to the extent of, you have said Ameze's name. Sorry. You have said Ameze's name twice today. What's the issue? What's the problem? You remember this, remember that. Don't we have moments together? You understand? Things like that. Just remember that he chose you at the end of the day. So
But some men are quite confused. Very, very confused. Because I know of this saying, in as much as I respect bestie, I have a bestie I don't joke with. Do you understand? But I'm talking about some men, some percent of men out there, they are quite confused. They have a best friend. They legit know she doesn't have another person. It's just them that's her best friend. Like they can braggingly tell you everything she does, what she puts on, what she likes, her age, her state, her everything about
Where
her, where she could be right now. And then they go and marry someone else. And sometimes there's this tiny bit of little pain in this girl's heart, like, okay, but I'm happy for you anyways. You know, we are just friends. And then you are now married, but your whole for it on her, you want to explain to her. Something happens, you know, she will understand. You got married, she actually understood.
Yes.
Everything she understands. And then your wife is like, what's up? You see, the man is tied between his best friend that he was supposed to get married to and the lady why did you now marry her?
You know, sometimes it's not just about, I know a lot of people tend to say marry your best friend. There are times when this particular person, you guys just get each other. But when it comes to
that intimate relationship,
yes, intimate,
it's not
it doesn't gel for you. And there are people who you don't just want to lose their friendship, so you keep them as best friends. You don't want to have to date them and at the end of the day something happens and you lose your best friend person in that person, you get. So I feel that's why a lot of people tend to have best friends. Yes, it's perfectly fine for you to have your best friend as your spouse. It's beautiful, trust me. But there are times when, okay, if your spouse is the one that's vexing you, how you want it to see, there's something that happens to me a lot of times when this is the person I like to talk to about anything. If I'm angry, if I'm doing anything, this person calms me down. What if that person is the one making you angry? Who calms you down?
Exactly.
Do you understand? You have to have someone else.
I was talking about those set of persons who eventually find out that they would have made a perfect pair after they are married. There are a lot out there. I talk to people a lot, and you see some like, now this guy supposed marry you. So what happened? What happened? Probably a one-night stand went so good and you just, no, let's be factual.
Yeah.
You know, men, they say women think like fish, but apologies to all men out there. I'm not saying they think like fish, but just that sometimes I don't understand them. Do you understand? Like, what happened? So I feel we should just, you know, they talked about it in one seminar I attended. Marry your best friend. Don't just bestie zone them. Do you understand? Some, do you know they've had flinged once or twice?
Yes.
And they apologize to each other. It's a mistake. Sorry, nothing will happen. And then, what does this your wife have? Or this girl you got married to that you just met have that you couldn't have placed in this other person?
Okay, no.
And now you want to.
Sometimes the outward appearance, you may like the person's character.
Please, let's leave what attracted you.
No.
Wait, let's
I'm trying to, she said something.
No, it's a puzzle. I want to really understand.
What is in this new person that you've decided to take as a wife or as a husband that isn't in the person that you like to share everything with? Some people just don't like your appearance, but they love your brain. They can sit with you and talk with you and they have fun, enjoy themselves. But you're just not it when they think about who they want to be with. Do you understand? And I don't know.
You're confusing me right now. I have too many questions for you.
No, you can ask. But I just feel like if, for instance, all my life I've always wanted a tall, dark, handsome guy, and then I have this short, fair, really fair, which I don't like, fair boy that I can relate with. Anything I tell him, he understands. But I just can't get past that short fairness.
Yes.
I just want that tall guy. Do you understand? It happens like that. It doesn't mean that I will ever want to marry that boy that is short and fair.
What Mama P is trying to say now, okay, I stand to be corrected, is what if this, your friend, is everything that you want? But you know that I can love this person, but instead you just married somebody else.
There's no reason why you would just say I can love. No, there has to be something that is making you not marry this person.
Your scenario.
I just gave that as
you
an
know,
example.
you just gave a scenario. Do you understand? And I perfectly understand. But I'm putting it to you that there are people out there.
Other situations may be
maybe
parental influence. There are many things.
No, tribe is not small.
Wait, in this, for example,
I'm sorry, I have to say it out loud. Not an Igbo man. I will not allow you marry him. So that kind of person, you have someone who is
there are some parents,
not Igbo that you get.
And there are some parents.
What I meant by too small is, like in this case, we know that tribe is already one key factor that can make people not get married.
Yes.
We are looking for something else that will make you to just leave that lady and go marry somebody else. That maybe she's even finer than, she's even wiser than, all in the name of, okay, you are my bestie, but this is what I ended up with. That's what I'm saying.
There always is a reason.
There's always a reason, though.
There's a reason.
But I think we should start talking about boundaries. You know,
but what's your issue with the boundary thing?
when she said that you married somebody else and then you're coming back to the lady and telling the lady, my wife is this, my wife is that.
Because she understands.
She understanding. Bro, give me space.
That's what I just told you. I said that's why sometimes I kind of fault that your husband or your wife should be your best friend. Like I said, if your husband is making you angry, who do you talk to?
Oh, please talk to God.
I was not done.
God?
Please.
Yes.
Ladies, excuse me, please. I was not done.
I'm not underrating the God factor here, but okay.
How can you be understanding in that situation? You are just hurting yourself for no reason. First of all, you liked him. You know you could marry him, even if maybe it was just one little fling. But when he got married, it hurt you and broke your heart. Then he will come back to be discussing in marriage with you, and then you will not tell him that you are not a waste bin.
No, that's
I think you're going
different.
too far.
I think you're going too far.
Well,
MJ, are you speaking from experience? Don't tell us, let's know what's going on.
She's speaking from a dark side, which I totally don't agree
No,
with.
I don't. No, that's different. Like you just crossed the line. We're talking about boundaries. And don't cross the boundaries.
To me, I don't believe
no,
there's anything wrong.
if you think you're expecting someone to pop the question and he wasn't before he did to another, you should have highlighted. Do you understand?
I forgive you and I forgive him. But the situation where he keeps coming back and you know that thing that he's telling you, it hurts you.
No, I'm not even talking about the other. We are not even talking about the other person. No, listen, MJ. No, hold on. MJ, no, the story we are trying to paint a scenario of the outside world. Do you understand? You are. I don't know. I don't know.
Just me.
No, listen.
Myself.
See,
you cannot come and be putting your problems on.
No, I have a bestie, for instance. See, we are talking about
really not
the
your
person
friend.
who
If you
took.
feel that they are putting.
No, let me explain to MJ. Let me explain to MJ. Hold on. We are talking about the person who took the step, not the other person. The other person might not be complaining. Like my bestie is about to get married, and I legit picked the engagement ring. No feelings, like zero feelings. Okay. We're good, we're perfect, we quarrel. If you see us quarrel, look as if we'll never settle. There was a time, you know, I'm a social media freak. I called him out on social media. Do you understand? It's that bad, but we are just inseparable. I know everything about him. Do you understand? But he's getting married. We are not talking about me now because he's got my blessings. Someone could not ask him, might not ask, God forbid he has any issue, God forbid, because she's a great girl. Someone might not ask him like, Mama P was perfect. Do you understand? Why did you we're talking about him now, not me. Why did you not just pop the question to her? Do you understand? Why is it that it's only when you have issues you are looking for Mama P to talk to? When you want to do, you are looking for Mama P. You want to take images, you are looking for Mama P. Why was it not Mama P? And Empress is saying that there might not be this real spark. Do you understand? There might not be this, but that's it, which I clearly understand. I think you were going off, so I had to bring you.
In a case where you had feelings for him.
Okay.
Feelings that you didn't say anything
that
about.
I didn't say anything.
And you watched him entering another relationship. So
yes,
you died.
Just rest.
You knew that he was going to date somebody else, or maybe he didn't really like you. And then you allowed it because you cannot force anybody to like you. But it's like flogging you again when he comes back to be discussing the same marriage with you.
You never show.
Because that's
see, nobody.
That's another boundary should come.
No.
You cannot be hurting
yourself.
You can't blame someone for doing something that they don't even know.
Yes.
I know.
See, no adult is dumb, except they just want to be.
Okay.
Well, if I had feelings for him, there were ways to show it. There were a million ways to show it. Do you understand? This person I'm talking about, when we go out, he's a comrade too. When we go out and, this hotel is fully booked for comrades, we have to pay. They're paying boys and they say, pay both of them, let them just sleep. And we sleep like that in morning. In fact, we drag bedroom on who to bathe first. But I'm saying it boldly out there because there's no feelings. If I had feelings, if I'm that close to him and there's any iota of feelings, come on now, there are ways to shoot your shots. He will even put you like, even if he was not taking it for like, even his friends would see you that this girl has feelings.
No. Say like, but there are some ladies that they know that they like this person, but they just believe.
Then you speak out.
That okay, maybe it's the guy that's supposed to talk. Maybe
no, that's why Ladies Night is here to educate girls. Do you understand?
You see, that's what I'm saying.
That's why Ladies Night is here. If you are here and you are watching and there is a bestie you are liking that hasn't said anything yet, Sister, change your pattern.
And if he doesn't even agree,
Change your formation.
Just rest.
There's not see. If
but
someone
at least
doesn't
make a
like you,
move.
don't force yourself on the person. That's what
At
I
all.
keep saying. Don't stress yourself, especially as a woman. Your dignity is number one.
I'm telling
Forget
you.
what Mama P is saying about you can't. No, I'm being
That I'm
blunt.
calm what?
I'm being
No, hold
blunt
on, don't
right now.
misunderstand me.
She said something about shoot your shot. Yes.
Is it wrong?
No. There's a way you do the shoot.
God.
You are talking to different minds right now. Some
Okay.
people will hear shoot your shot and then they'll go and propose.
No, you don't do that.
Please, there are ways a woman. I know why I'm stressing this. There are ways a woman should.
So nobody
you can be subtle
misunderstands
about
me.
it. Yes, you can show them that you really like them. You don't have to be so loud about it because some guys they will rubbish you. So
I'm telling
be
you.
careful.
No.
Number one, you have to know the person that you're actually liking. Let me use that word. You have to know the guy in question. Is he the kind of person that will rubbish you? Is he the kind of person that will laugh over it and say? You can even use style and ask him the question before even making your move. I don't.
The moves we
I'm
are
not
even
totally.
the moves we are even talking about. Let's be specific. You are saying some guys will rubbish you. How would you? We are not talking about regular guys out there. We are not talking about friends. We are talking about bestie.
No,
Except
see, you've
no,
not had a
hold on.
friend who will
No,
laugh and say maybe you are just joking.
no, yeah, hold on. No.
Yes, and they
no,
will
hold
laugh
on,
in a way that
hold
you
on,
feel
hold
hurt.
on. We are talking about shooting your shots here.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like Valentine just passed.
All right.
For instance, no, I'm saying this. I'm
Just
a
imagine
realist.
we are in
I'm a
March,
realist.
and
No, hold
Valentine
on.
is next year.
Or you
Valentine
want his
just,
birthday.
for instance, I'm giving an instance. Valentine just
January.
passed. You know this.
There's
your
always
best friend.
something, for heaven's sake.
You know this. Your best friend has no spouse, and you surprise him with all the love gifts that you could give at that point in time. It's significant. Do you understand? Even this same your friend. It's not that you don't know him, oh, but you know he has another friend, and you, as much as little, ask that friend, "Are you sure Matthew does not have a serious girlfriend? Like, I'm suspecting him. I don't know, like I care." That word alone, trust me, he will hear it. There are ways to do that. You don't have to carry your food. You know the shame. You don't have to carry your full chest to go and say
I know
you are
why I
shooting
said it
shots.
so that
I know why you
will
said
stress
it, so I will stress
don't
on
want
it
people
and
to come later and
explain.
say, after all, she
I
said
heard
it
it
on
on
ladies' night. No.
No, that's not what I meant. There are minor ways to make a man know. A man is not dumb. To make a man know that, hey, I'm not just caring for you for caring's sake. I really do like you. Do you understand? You might have a little bit of argument and you say some words. I couldn't even sleep last night. You really got me. Leave me alone. From there, talk we start. There's small way. Just make him know. Say a man wants to be pampered too. Just small make him know. Say okay, I really like you. But if you now see, as a message said that you're not clear, maybe they even tell you one get away, one die for. Withdraw, just like snake. Withdraw and go 10 ways, 10 footsteps.
For a woman, it's always best when the man is the one that is falling all over you than when you are the one. Because last you will keep being the one to draw.
But you know
his
there are
attention.
some bestie who are so Christian like that. You legit have to put it in their mouth to say it to you.
No,
They
so
really
Christian,
like
it's
you.
not
It
just
means-
Christian,
it
like
means you are a
it's the
Christian
shyness
too.
as
The
well.
shyness, okay, yes.
Because
You mean you're a
some
Christian
Christians
too, because
don't
you
waste
can
time.
only be bestie with somebody.
Then you
that
go to
are
God in
comfortable-
prayers.
Yeah, you're comfortable with.
She's
So there's
Christian,
some
like-
that actually you have to put it in their mouth to say it to you. They want to say it, or when
But
you
how to
when
say
they
it?
don't know how to
Usually
say
shy and
it
timid.
and timid, so you have to put it in their
How long
mouth,
can we wait
like,
for that one?
and you just stop it. So let's talk about boundaries.
I'm not.
Yeah, tell me,
Boundaries
can we talk
are
about
is
boundaries?
definitely. See, I'm the host of the show. The way I want the show to go is the way it's going to go. Boundaries will be last, just because you're stressing it. Let's talk about how close is too close. Let's go there first. You're in a relationship with someone, and there's someone else of the opposite sex that is really close to your spouse or your partner. When does it become too much for you? When does it become, this one on the past, be careful. I don't like the way you're laughing when she's with you. I don't like the way he's holding your body. Why will he be hugging you like that? Why is she smiling like that? Those kind of things. When does it become too much? When does it become too close? When does the best friend thing become a problem?
Can I answer? I know you're going to say me, so can I
Okay.
answer? Okay, first of all, it boils down, to understanding. First of all, they all have to be mature. They have, because we are talking about a triangle here, which involves either two male, a female, or two females and a male. So if, for example, now I'm somebody's best friend and that person is married, I have to know when to take few steps back. He cannot be the wife cannot be around and other persons are around, and I know that the wife is around, that's when I want to go and be falling on his body. That's when I want to go and be laughing at his jokes. I should sit like 10 miles away from him. If he wants to talk to me, he will get up and come and talk to me. And the conversation should not even take too long, because I respect the woman. And the woman should also respect me too, because she should know that by those attitudes that I'm showing, that I have nothing with the husband. You know, some women, even when you talk, like she was saying, I don't know who was saying it now, if you talk to the man 2 seconds, they're already jealous. If he mentions your name, they're already jealous. Just imagine that, okay, you were his cousin and you are still his best friend. So will she be that jealous? Or you are his relation, will she be that jealous? But as far as she knows that he can get married to you tomorrow, she would definitely be jealous. And she should also be understanding that this man has the right to have friends and best friends of the opposite sex. And the man too has to be understanding, because men, sometimes you guys are the cause of all this problem. You don't even know when to mention her name and when not to. Just imagine that you are, I was not the jealous type.
Mentioning a name become a problem.
See, no, it's not a problem, but there's a way that he will mention it, that I was not the jealous type, but you will now make me the jealous type. Just imagine that we are talking about something that, and that's, let me say, that's appraiser is supposed to go to me. Then you just say something like, oh, I remember when Ameze did this thing, oh, she's so clever, and I'm right there. And maybe you meant no harm, but it's just that you don't know how to,
or you hardly ever praise she herself.
I'm telling you, you don't just know where to drop that. And that is really, really not good. It's not good at all. Just imagine, I will not be like, okay, I did it. He did not praise me. She did it long time ago and he even remembers. You can imagine. So it has to do with understanding and wisdom from the 3 of them before I think they can all live in peace with this bestie. But anyways, if I am your wife, why can I not be your bestie? What is there that I cannot know? I'm sorry.
You're hilarious, seriously.
I'm sorry, what is it that I cannot know that you not choose somebody? Is it not forever?
The bestie was the problem you got in.
I'm the new bestie now.
See, bestie is not like girlfriend.
Bestie is not like that.
Is it not 21st century?
I know I did it to somebody, but I know why.
Wait, is it not 21st century changing everything?
Wow.
Okay, wait. Is it not wife? A man leave your father's house. Woman leave your father's house and marry. The Constitution or the Bible even add bestie? Is it not because of 21st century? Your wife is no longer enough. You now need bestie, your special advisor.
Bestie was probably bestie was actually.
Bestie,
see, let me know. No, bestie.
It's not there because it's something that's supposed to be natural.
I'm actually team bestie. Do you understand? I believe in bestie, probably because I have a bestie.
Anyway.
No, see, listen, bestie actually, or bestie. Best friend. No, let's not say bestie.
There are older people watching that don't know what bestie is.
Best friend. That's what I mean. Best friend probably chose you. You should respect that fact. That while he was going to make choices, best friend said, no, this one is better. Marry this one now. So you don't, in as much as she's giving you the respect that, okay, you are the new Madam All, give her the respect that she's a major shareholder. It's not up to a good best friend to know when to withdraw, not even the man.
Yeah.
Because if the best friend does not know when to withdraw, trust me, that man will be in a fix.
And he might not even push her
because
away.
he does not have the strength to. Because if he pushes her away, you would not know why he's back home angry for no reason. And you will take the heat. Because this person has actually been there.
Taking the heat.
Like anybody who I'll end up with would have to understand that I have a male best friend. I don't want to mention his name so it doesn't look like I'm over celebrating him, but he's my best friend. When opportunities come, that, like for instance government opportunities, he's also supposed to fight for himself, but you see him feel my name first, like I believe in you. I know if you reach there, go clear for us. You see that kind of mindset. I'm sure he will be shocked if he's watching this right now that I said this. But I was looking at him. Put my name first. It was by chance that his name now entered last. Do you understand? So that kind of person that I've invested so much, he gave me Mama P. Nobody knew me then. Yay. Do you understand? So if my husband comes, he should understand that this is our best friend. Yes. Do you understand? And even him, he should also, there are issues that will come that your man will want to talk to that person you listen to. Probably you are not understanding what he's saying. Like I don't know how to tell her. It's now that your best friend that will tell him that, see, if you shout at her, it will not enter. Just take her to so and so place. Buy her this. She will understand. It's even now your best friend that will use tie and choke you the pain. You will just flare. See what you say. See, this is what you're supposed to do. Anyway, I've told him to take you somewhere. Just calm down, calm down. You don't to do. I don't know, but I feel bestie or a best friend has some minor roles if well controlled.
Exactly.
Now, talking about where it's too much is when you are the best friend is a witchcraft. When you are a bad person.
The entire witchcraft.
I've been waiting to say this. Some best friends are witchcrafts. Some best friends are bad people. You know quite all right that the woman will say no to a particular decision. You quickly cook him up and tell him yes. So that he goes home and she says no. For some reason, probably you've liked him and you did not say it. Now he got married to someone else.
Or you don't like
the person he got married. You were expecting that he would choose. Yes, you were expecting that he would choose. Yes, she's supposed to be worshiping you. She's no longer worshiping you. You are setting fire. You are setting fire. How can a best friend, a man's best friend, organize birthday party for you got married, and then your husband's best friend organize birthday party for your child?
Are you kidding me?
Surprise birthday. You came home from work. You see everybody say, hey, they are celebrating.
It's not just the husband
for your child.
It's not the child. The child nothing that I'm not a good mother.
It depends.
I watched it online.
It depends on your relation. No.
You are adjusting.
Unless I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
That
if I am close to that so-called best friend and she does that, I'll be.
No, you're not close.
No, I said if I am not.
No, you are not.
Another thing is.
You're not.
You're not.
No, calm down. Another thing is, how close are they? Even if I am not close to her, it's something she's doing for my child. It's supposed to be something sweet. Unless she's doing it to spite me that, okay, me as the mother of this child,
she might not say it. She might not say it. She might not say it, but
there's a way
she's know that the friends that she's inviting, your friends are not even there. It's their mutual friends.
My friends cannot be there.
No, hold on now. Yes, now.
Understand?
She invited their mutual friends.
It's for the
Do you understand? She invited. Listen now.
It's her friend's child.
Can you imagine?
Okay. Are you guys?
It's the truth. I don't want you to.
She invited. No, she had an issue. She invited their mutual friends. Like, for instance, me and this my friend now that's getting married, he gives birth, and then I invite our fellow friends that she probably does not even know. We are in his house celebrating already the child, and she comes in to see us. There was like,
what's the meaning of that one?
No.
Maybe I have a
so really
that's why I'm not.
There is a limit to everything. There are something that you do.
I keep saying I give people
the
benefit of the doubt. It depends on the motive of that person.
Is it not clear that the motive is not good?
No.
So they have to spell it out.
No, calm down. If she did not have or she doesn't have, we don't have to be close friends.
Someone you already suspect she spites you.
Unless I am suspecting, unless that is actually what is happening.
Mama
she may just be doing it because she wants to be nice.
Is she trying to surprise you? Why did she not put you in the know?
Did she surprise me?
Is she not supposed to?
What's the difference?
No, there's a difference.
No, let her act.
Why will you be surprising the mother that's not celebrating the birthday now? Is she not supposed to plan this birthday with you?
That's what I just said. But not friends. Why would I plan something with you if I'm not
your
your friend?
Child, you have mind.
It's not my own. You keep saying my own child, my own child. That child also belongs to someone who is her friend. You guys
so
stop.
Go on. You guys should plan, but it's wrong.
It's wrong.
When I
saw it online, even the reactions online, even her reaction,
like I said,
the reactions online was like,
if it came from a clear heart, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Let me ask you a question.
If that lady in question has a bad mind towards the wife, that's when it's a problem.
Can I ask you a question?
If there's no bad mind,
if you don't have a bad mind, if I don't have a bad mind towards the wife, or I don't mean to belittle her, why would I bring a whole party to the house and she's not aware?
Let me tell you something.
And that's her husband's
fault.
It's not me that will come and tell you.
Okay. And your husband, and if your husband sees no fault in what she's doing,
then that's what I'm saying. It's the man, not the woman, not the best friend.
Wait.
It's the man. I don't see why I will come and be. No, calm down. I'm sorry. You guys are married, for instance, Mama P and MJ. You guys are married. MJ is my best friend. You and I, we are just hello, hi. You are my best friend's wife. We are not friends. Do you understand? We don't chat. I don't check your status on WhatsApp. I'm not interested in you. I just know you are my best friend's wife, and I respect that fact. I want to plan something for my best friend's child. For instance, I tell my best friend, see how far I'm going to bring so and so, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Hope you don't mind. And he agrees. He's down for it. He is supposed to inform his wife. I will not come and meet you and tell you, see what I'm planning for. No.
Is that not where the problem is coming? This one
it is your husband that is supposed to tell you, not the outsider.
A good best friend to be close to his best friend's spouse.
Some people
see, let me tell you.
No.
What about nannies? Wait, let me ask you a question.
You will try. It's not about, see, it's not about, but at least you will try. Like, at least, like me, if you have the interest of your best friend at heart, you would try to be close to his spouse.
You are breaking the marriage.
Close.
I'm saying it because I'm investing here.
Friendly, you don't have to be close.
Okay, wait.
You don't. The fact that you are my best friend's wife does not mean we must be friends.
No, we can be friends.
I've heard you now. Can I
can be friends. Listen,
let me let you talk.
Wait, let's say nannies now. You give your child to your nanny for too long. The child starts getting too comfortable around your nanny.
Which is natural.
Yes. You don't even have to say anything. Did the nanny force the child to love her? No. But these things are just natural. You don't go behind her back to plan. See, the motive...
The nanny can't go behind the mother's back to plan.
Why are you planning birthday party? It's not the nanny, the so-called best friend. Okay, you are telling the husband.
No, you related to the nanny just now. That's what I'm trying to understand.
No, she's giving an example that the child starts getting very close
to the nanny,
to the best friend.
Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying.
She used the nanny as an instance.
There's no way.
Can you wait? Can you understand?
Another woman
let me say
closer to your child.
Okay, wait. Let me
unless
say
you are just a bad person.
Can I say something now?
Okay.
Please just listen throughout. Thank you. Your nanny did not force
No, don't use
child.
the nanny will confuse everybody. It's confusing me too.
Let's leave the nanny.
Talk about the best friend and the wife.
Your best
and the
friend
child.
was able to tell the husband, and since, if you like, don't be close friends, so, but I tell you that she has the wife's number on her phone.
It's not compulsory.
It's not. It might not be compulsory.
Okay.
We may not just like the same
How
things.
about, see,
you may be one.
there are two parents parenting a child.
Okay.
Stop, don't send anybody message. Is the husband not supposed to tell?
That
If
is
you
why
want to
you
go
are
as
one.
far- Hey, wait.
No.
Wait. Match your break.
okay.
Wait.
I just don't.
Wait.
You are going too far, MJ.
Wait.
You are going
Why
too
don't
far.
you
Like
wait, if you can tell the husband, what stops you from telling the wife?
Because the husband is my friend. I'm not
Is the
close
wife
to the
supposed to be-
woman. So why
You
do
don't
I have to
just
tell
go
her?
see,
See,
you don't
you are-
see, that's
see,
too much.
see,
It makes
there's
the
no-
child feel
see.
like the mother is incapable.
No.
Yes.
No. Like I said,
Yes.
it all depends on your motive.
Wait,
I don't know why
can we
you
need to understand that 99% of people that will do what you are saying, motives are wrong.
Motive I will be
sister.
People are cruel. In this present day world, people are cruel.
You have really
99% of people
I've met
who would
everybody
host a
bad.
party, please,
Everybody's
MJ,
really
you are
bad.
talking on me.
Sorry.
Who would host a party for their best friend's child without letting their best friend's spouse know? You imagine me walking into my house, like imagine this baby, this thing is fine. Hold on, I'm almost through. This thing it's both their faults. It's not just the husband's fault. It's their fault. Baby, this thing is fine. Sonia brought it. Oh, okay. This thing Sonia brought it. There's always this tendency inside that
It will allow
everything where they inside
you.
is as
Now,
Sonia.
Sonia
But because
brought
you
it.
don't want to offend him, you keep quiet. Like you just it's only natural. It's only natural.
It's just like
now you come back from
cannot
work
be
with the
suspicious.
little gift you bought, thinking nothing is going on. You just stepped in
And
and you
there's a
see
party.
his friends, everybody she's
Not even
she's
your
doing
friends,
stuff.
not your family
No.
members.
You guys are not getting where I'm
No,
coming
okay,
from.
wait,
She's
It's
about
all
to
shade
take
of
pictures. She definitely
I'm
not take pictures
coming
with
from.
you. She only take pictures with the husband and the child.
Why
No,
would
that's
you do
that. No.
It's
why
too
would
much
she
already.
do that?
Can't you see that there is
Why are you
something
guys
under the
thinking
carpet?
negatively? Why would someone do that? It's unless
Yeah,
they have a bad mind.
That that they have a bad motive for her to plan a birthday party without you even knowing and not making sure that you know.
Question.
Why did she not tell the husband? Tell your wife. Make sure you tell your wife.
I tell your wife, and you don't tell your wife.
Then you have a good motive. Then it's the husband that not pass the message.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about the best friend. It's about the husband. I'm not married to the wife. I am friends with the band.
There are some things you're not allowed to do because you're also not the mother.
You should even have sex.
If you're not married,
you should even have sex. I know that. At work, and you were throwing a surprise party at the office. Quite understandable. For him, your direct message.
Try with me.
Quite understandable. If you were going somewhere and you threw a surprise, you sent him a surprise bouquet. Quite understandable.
Some people will complain about that.
I say understandable, not that it's completely perfect.
It's the same
because
thing.
Me, the wife, I could be coming to that same office to throw him a surprise. Man,
and how would you feel when you see another person?
What I'm just saying is best friends. Yes, we are not in a competition. Best friends, know your boundary. Like this idea of it's my child, like 9 months. It's my 9 months sitting right there.
Nobody's I don't know why she does not have to tell me. I don't know why she has to tell me. See, personally, I would not have anything to. If I was in that situation, I was the wife in quotes, and I walk in and I see that someone threw a birthday party for my son. The first thing I'm going to do is tell her thank you. But then I will meet my husband. Did she tell you that she was going to do this?
Of course, we don't have to.
If he knew and he did not tell me, it is the man I will face, not the girl.
Okay, they did this birthday party without your knowledge. It's only normal for you to be angry, not just at your husband. You're making it look like it's just the husband. Why we are making it look like it's just the bestie?
Why somebody kidnap her to ruin your marriage? Or just see, let me tell you one thing about men.
You keep saying you are coming from a heart of no. I'm sorry. You are coming from a mindset of negativity. Not everybody is out to do you evil. That's why you should always keep at the back of your mind. Yes, there are bad people, like you said, like Mama P said. There are bad people in this world. There are many bad people. You told me I've not met people. Who told you? I've met evil people.
Can I tell you something?
But does not mean that every single person is evil. So I don't have to have that mentality.
Not every single person is evil.
It is quite disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It is height of disrespect to throw a birthday party for another woman, to me and 99 women out there.
Don't speak for other people.
It's quite disrespectful to throw a birthday party for another woman's child in her oblivion, like she's not aware.
What I'm trying to tell you is, if I am not your friend,
I won't even comment again, but I know it does not make one bit of
you mad, you dey be insult.
It is.
They don't have to tell you to your face, you dey crazy, you dey mad. For somebody, before you know, I was just insulted. Like, hi, somebody just insulted me.
Man,
you don't have to do something like that.
Own volition.
You don't make it.
I don't appear.
You don't make it. You are making it. It's not just the man's fault.
I'm saying it's the man's fault. I'm saying.
Are you saying it's just the man's fault, or the both are at fault?
The very first thing I said is, I said if the best friend in quotes is doing this to spite the woman, yes, she is wrong. But if she told the man,
how would you know? How would you know? How would you know? How would you know that how would you know?
How would I know?
How would you know that the best friend is doing it to spite you?
How would I know that my husband's best friend is doing it?
Yes.
We already have bad blood for her to do it to spite me.
No.
There has to be bad blood.
No, you say we have to.
How would you know?
We don't have to come from a negative angle.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Some persons we have bad blood, but they meant that thing as something good.
Like I said, if she told my husband and he did not tell me, then he's the one that is wrong. She does not have. See, if I'm not your friend, you cannot come and be telling me that you want to do this.
What if she told the husband?
That's me.
Forgot. Or maybe she did not tell the other, and your husband, because they are besties, and said, "Oh, she told me. Oh, I forgot." Then from besties, she start chipping in some things that.
No, I don't want to even go far. I don't want to go further than that. Let's not go further than that.
Now they say they enter dance. Somebody cannot come and celebrate birthday party. Why you are coming with just one small talk?
That's what.
Mommy doesn't even really care about me. His aunties. He's a kid.
I'm not
child
even,
of mine.
I'm not even, hold on though.
I said, no, I don't
MJ,
have to beat them. There's no child of mine that will see another woman that's better than me that carried you for 9 months.
He will say, what will you do?
You don't get what you want buy for her. When
He's a
better
kid.
that
was why I said, like your nanny, this is just like a 6-month-old child. And then your nanny is always carrying the child. And then you said, for example, let me say, Casey come. And then he says, no. 6 months old, he's following the nanny. You carry your child and he starts crying. Then what will you say? This child doesn't. He's not even saying anything yet. Because then you will say, I carried you for 9 months.
Obviously, the nanny is there for me 24/7. Why would my husband's best friend be there for my child?
Because you have not seen the one that is a paparazzi.
No. It's not. That's why I said no child of mine. I don't know about you girls.
You are
no child of mine.
Listen,
but she's coming
it's
always.
I'm talking from my own perspective.
See, it's always easy.
I didn't say
it's always easy to just say things until it happens to you directly. Do you understand? If it even happens, whether you get angry or not, I will get angry on your behalf. Like, for instance, that I know, hardly would you see anyone that would even become you. Even me being bestie, I said I'm team bestie. Even me being bestie to these guys, I know my boundaries. I know that. Tell your girlfriend, Mama Alpha, I beg, Salami Dede, help me give him phone. I talk to him. Not because I cannot call his phone, but I know it's quite early to call, and I need to call him. I will call her. I say, please give madam. You have to give them their respect. So if you're a bestie out there trying to I feel it is overstepping your boundary. She's not even that. You're trying a birthday party for my child.
Can you imagine?
And I'm not.
Good morning, my dear. How are you? Thunder fire you.
A lot of people keep saying, you tell my husband, you didn't tell me. What's the essence? There's something I used to ask my parents. I said, why do I have to tell you, daddy, something, and then I'll still go and meet mommy and tell her the same thing? If I tell you, you guys are supposed to be, that's my mentality. It may be wrong. No, it may be wrong, but it's my mentality.
You are right.
If I feel you guys are one. If I tell you something, you share secrets, you tell each other everything, you should tell him. A lot of times my mom complains that sometimes maybe they told my dad that so and so person died, burial so and so, and my dad forgets. And she's like, why did you not tell me? And he's like, okay, I forgot, and she calms down. But there are times when he probably just did not want to tell her. Do you understand? But what I'm trying to say is...
Have you ever been in a position where your fiance tells you, babe, you didn't remember me? So like, oh, I forgot. Have you ever been in that position at all? You supposed to tell him something or remind him something and you completely forgot?
Yes.
Okay, you've been there.
Everybody has been there. So what I'm trying to say is, no, calm down. If that is the situation in this case, I would not be angry. That's what I'm trying. I'm saying me. I didn't say anybody else should not be angry. It's your anger.
So what does she have
It's your shout. It's not my own.
But
for me personally, I will not feel bad. I would, like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is take my son and go and tell her, thank you. I won't tell him, tell auntie thank you, see what she did for you.
There's no need reminding the mom. I'm not even dragging anything. It's only natural. It's only natural for me to say, to say, oh, thank you very much. We young generation, those are our mom of those days. They can quarrel and it will just be all over the road, all over the news that they are quarreling. We know how to just smile for the camera. Thank you very much. And thank you. Oh my God, this is so lovely. This is so lovely. And then when you go in, like, if you touch that thing, do you understand? And then, baby, what happened?
And she's
what's going on here? Your friend is hosting our child, and I'm not aware. Do you understand?
See,
of course.
Last you went to your husband.
No, of course now. You're not going, baby. You are not going.
But do you know that
starts from there
that you quarrel with him that night? That's what she wants. Okay,
I can never. In no case will I ever confront that young. In as much as we are saying, in as much as we are saying, that the bestie oversteps their boundaries. But in no case are we going to confront the person.
For me, I will not.
Your husband's best friend is going to host a birthday party.
Everybody has their own way of addressing situations. Like I told you just now. Last, people still said you will go and meet your husband, which is what I've been saying since.
You are making it feel as though it's just the husband that is at fault.
I cannot say my husband. Now your spouse is cheating on you. Would you go and start fighting the woman?
Of course not. Was that what you're
That's
thinking?
the same thing you are doing now.
No. We are saying she's doing thank her there. I will tell her thank you. Auntie, for example, Auntie Betty, thank you for what you bought. But I know I will go and meet my spouse or my husband later and ask him, what is going on? This is not even right. Did you even think about this? Did she tell you first? Are you aware? That because she expects that.
I said before.
But we are
trying.
How are you doing this kind of thing and I'm not here?
Depends on your
no, it does not depend on anything. It's me telling you and keeping you. By that time, I would have told my husband.
What if the person is close to you? Wait. What if the person
is close to you? It's not. It doesn't feel right one bit.
And it's close to me.
Yes.
That's a different game. That was I said.
Okay, now
you were so bent on giving me your own opinion. No. You were bent on giving me your own opinion that you did not take out time to listen to what I was actually saying. If I'm close to her, maybe I have her phone number. She has my phone number. We chat on WhatsApp. We talk once in a while, and she does that. I would meet her. I would not even near my husband. Wait till concern the husband. Why didn't you tell me, babe, that this is what you're going to do? You cannot just if she says okay, she wanted to surprise us.
It's different.
Plus my husband. Fine.
Yes.
But that's why I said it depends on the motive. It depends on the rationale. And it depends on how close you are to both of them.
But what we are
the
saying
best
is very clear that it's coming from a bad motive.
How do you know this particular story was coming from a bad motive?
That's what we are I don't know about the story, but we painted a picture already that okay, it's coming from a bad motive. What will you do?
For me, chairman of Bestie.
What we are saying is, okay, we painted another scenario that, okay, what if it's coming from a bad, like this one is clear that it's coming from a bad motive. What will you do?
Like Mama P said, I can go and meet her and tell her, don't do it next time. Thank you, but next time don't do it. See, you have to know.
Thank you, Jesus.
No, you have not convinced me. I told you. I said it depends on the situation.
Coming from Bestie, Chairman Bestie Association, because I do Bestie a lot. I do Bestie a lot. I would never throw a birthday party for my bestie's
but would you
friend.
buy a gift? Calm down. Would you buy a gift for the child?
Yes, I'm just a gift.
See, for some people, throwing a party is a gift.
It's too much. It's too extreme.
That it depends on you.
Wait.
It depends on me. If I have the ability to buy you an aeroplane as a gift, you say it's too much because it's expensive.
Remember when we talked on this show that a guy gives you a gift that you know is too much, you won't take it. That is common sense. You cannot go about situation. It's the same. See, it's the same.
I'm not trying to get any.
MJ, emotions are everywhere. Just calm down.
If I don't have any ulterior motives, and I can afford to get you an expensive gift, I'll give it to you.
Wait, no, it's the same thing. You are even an adult. You can reject it. That child does not know so much. What if a guy gets you, for example, a Bentley now, and you know that anything can come up, even if he's so close a friend, and you know that anything can come up because you are not so and you are dicey about it, you can reject the gift and say, no, I'm not taking, get me something little. Sometimes it's just because of morality, common sense. Something, you know, because maybe the guy will come out for the Bentley later because it's just too much. And then somebody throws a birthday party for your child. What happens to getting a tab, a phone? Get him something. Get him a packet shirt. What happens to that one? Get him a gift.
I don't care what you give my kids.
Over-sabi.
As long as I am the mother of the child. Now me gets the picking.
There are some songs you should not turn on if you cannot dance to it.
We're not dragging the child.
We're not dragging the child, but we're
running out of time because we've talked so much.
Dance to it.
MJ,
I brought this controversial question.
And last, we did not talk about your boundaries.
We talked
What?
about it.
No, we
in
did
a
not.
way.
Okay, fine. So that we don't rise up on P's own talk again. This has been Ladies' Night, and I know we've really argued a lot. I'm sure some people found it difficult to listen to each of us talking because sometimes we talked at the same time. We apologize, but I hope we've been able to give our own opinions about what we're talking about. And if anybody's going through something similar, I hope you've been able to take something that would help to form your own decision and help you solve your own problem. My name is Ameze Oba Isiagon. Of course, you can call me the Empress of the Airways. I've had Mama P and I've had Mary Jane. We've all been controversial today because the argument back and forth. Anyways, next week we'll be here again with another wonderful topic that would, of course, set the stage really, really, really on fire. Have a beautiful night rest.
From Little Kim, the Queen Bee. It's Ladies' Night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice. Roll the L tight, keep the rhymes right, yo. I just made this motherfucker up last night. And I'm the rookie on this all-star team. Me and Kim is getting cream, like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that